Over the last year, Rift has seen tremendous changes, tremendous improvements. We really think differently about MMOs than what a lot of people do. To us, it's all about the quality of service, it's all about the speed of the updates, it's all about listening to the players, it's all about getting things done rapidly that are really meaningful. And that, I think, has paid off huge for both us and our players. And it's definitely a theme that we're going to keep going forward. I think it changed the conversation around MMOs and what people expect from them.
We've delivered a world event with every major patch that's come out in the past year, and so in that case it's 7 full world events, all in one way or another directing people to play the content that we've just brought into the world.
The speed at which we put out patches and the amount of content we put out is directly related to kind of what our core goals initially were. We wanted to make a platform that was really fast for iterating. Every single designer and every single artist can run their own server on their own machine.
That's really what allows us to put out, really good content at a pretty rapid pace.
The more you can iterate on something, the more you can just test it out, the faster you can get from your idea to implementation.
This game changes all the time. Since launch, we've been non-stop planning on what to do next. And we're always looking at new ways to innovate. And one of the things is mobile. It's free and you win loot and it just keeps you really connected outside of having to be at your computer.
The team here plays the game a lot. And that, coupled with the fact that we talk with the players as much as we do, helps us create new stuff for the game as fast as we do. Every update we do, not only do we do big new cool stuff to bring, but we just make your overall experience better. It's not that the game's easier, it's that it's easier to enjoy. We get rid of the headaches, we get rid of the frustration, and we just leave an awesome game left for you to play.
We're working on something we haven't done before, which is very exciting. It's pretty much a whole zone that's a city.
It's just so much more open and vast compared with the earlier stuff we were making.
That presents a lot of artistic challenges and triumphs. It's very, very, very cool, even in the early stages.
We've got a new 20-man raid coming out. It's in testing right now. It is simply amazing.
We're using a lot of the tech that we got for Ember Isle. We're incorporating a lot of that into the Infernal Dawn raid. It's located on Ember Isle in the middle of Mount Carcera.
Infernal Dawn is just going to blow people away. I mean, again, we're just pushing the dial to 11. I mean, there are multiple large boss fights in that dungeon. We're doing stuff with the actual creatures themselves that we haven't done before.
We're able to make a boss change appearance dynamically as you're in the encounter.
Lethis is comprised of this huge vortex of treasure and coins. I mean, it's just stuff that's just really hard to pull off in real time.
As we get more and more tech going forward, we're trying to leverage as much of that as possible in everything that we work on.
I'm really excited for the PvP changes. We are trying to go beyond the 2-faction system and trying to make a focus on persistent world PvP. PvP where you have long-term ramifications for what you do in the open world.
We're going to start telling more story with our instant adventure by letting you play alongside the action.
We've put a lot of effort into making sure that people have the ability to play with other people as rapidly as possible. We can make entertaining fun, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the way groups of players play it together.
We built this really good foundation, and now we are just going to keep on expanding.
When we said goodbye to 2011, we enjoyed it. It was great seeing you. Now we're in 2012, and we're just getting started.